Welcome to episode 2 of Under 10 and Titan by Scott
Hello.
and me. Who knew? I honestly didn't know if we would want to do a second one, but here we are. He clearly enjoyed it last time, so we're here. And this is obviously going to be we were only supposed to, when we do it with Chris, we usually do an hour long, right? But I thought when we were doing it with you, we'd maybe make them kind of half-hour episodes, just because, attention span, and you're just, young and wee. But last time, of course, you just kept going and we did a whole hour. So this time, we'll try and keep it to 30 minutes, right? You up for it? Think you can do it? Think you're going to get further than Chris?
Yeah.
Here we go. Time for episode 2. I'm going to just give you a brief recap of where we were. I don't know if you remember how it ended. You don't. Because I left you with a cliffhanger and a choice. And you had to make, yeah. Do you remember what it was?
No.
You went, as if you did. You went, yeah, you did. But I don't remember what it was. So, okay, we cute doggy here as well as your companion, your Mungo. He is there. Hello. So there we go. Right. So anyway, I'm going to give you a quick, brief recap of where you were, and then we'll kick off. You up for it? I could have. I mean, you look great. I could have at least brushed my hair before we started. Look at this. Look all right. Does it look cool? Right. Let's do this. So anyway, so basically what happened was it ended with you opening a door and entering a room, and it was quite large and was decorated with various carvings. It looked something like an artist's studio, and a number of unfinished stone statues lined one wall. See that there? I'll show these guys in a minute. In the center of the room, there was a large stone gargoyle standing on a stone carved box. That's the gargoyle there. It's cool, doesn't it? Yeah. Imagine that's going to cause you some trouble in the not too distant future. As you enter the room, the creature creaks as its head turns towards you. Slowly, it comes alive, hopping down off its pedestal. It blocks your way through the room to a door on the far side, and you have the choices of drawing your sword and advancing, preparing to cast a spell, look for something in your bag that you could use, or nip out the room and try the middle door.
Get ready to cast a spell.
Get ready to cast a spell. Right, okay, plan. So it's asking you what spell you've got the choice of 3 spells. You've got a fire spell, a weakness spell, or a creature copy spell. Do you remember what those do?
No.
Fire, obviously. Fire. Weakness spell makes your enemy weaker. And the creature copy spell makes a copy of the creature. So you would get the 2 gargoyles to fight instead.
Oh, copy creature.
You want to do creature copy? Hopefully that doesn't cause you too much trouble. A duplicate of the creature materializes between the 2 of you. At your command, the battle commences. So it's 2 gargoyles fighting each other. Want to get the dice?
Yeah.
I should have brought the dice with me. Had I been more professional and prepared, there would have been dice here and ready to go. But instead, I'm now having to wander over there, cutting into our half-hour time.
Yeah.
Did you just fart?
No.
I'm going to listen back to this video and just hear this wee bit. You didn't? You sure? You did? I'm not convinced.
Hello.
Hello. I'm not convinced. Right, let's get 2 dice. My dice keep disappearing. Man, you've been eating them. You've been eating my dice. Right, I want to listen back to this video and make sure that you didn't just do what I think you did. Okay, we're ready.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Right, I'm going to roll the dice for the creature, and you roll the dice for your creature. So I'll go first. They're identical, so there's no advantages. It's just the best dice rolls. I got a 7. Oh, exciting.
Dun, dun, dun.
5, which means my creature wins that first round. Exciting stuff. There's no way to make this more interesting than it actually is. So I'm on 10, you're on 8. Roll the dice. I get a 3. You've got to beat a 3, Scott. And you can do it.
Yeah.
Well, you get 2 wins. 10. Oh, 2 gargoyles fighting each other there. How much fun? 7. You need to beat 7. 8. That's just cheeky. Right. 6. You need to beat 6. Dice on your side today. 8 again. 4. Right. 2 more hits. 6. Right. Don't make weird noises. I've already made enough weird noises. 4. Yeah. Jeannie says hello. Hello. Mid-fight. 2 gargoyles fighting and Jeannie wanders and goes, hello. 10. You need to beat 10. Ha! 9. Right. It's a draw, Scott. Right. 2 more hits on either side. I've got an 8. You've got to beat an 8. You got an 8 as well, so that doesn't count. You need to beat a 9. Oh. 5. Oh, 1 more hit and your gargoyle's dead. You need to beat an 11, Scott. 9. Oh, your gargoyle's been killed. But 2 more hits and it's dead. If you create a gargoyle loses, you decide to facing the gargoyle and decide against facing the gargoyle on your own, and you leave trying the door in the middle balcony. So close, Scott. So you do a runner while the gargoyles are fighting. You listen at the door, the middle door, and you can hear squeaky voices laughing and squabbling. You try the handle and the door opens. Inside is a brightly coloured room. A few small beds are in one corner, and strewn across the floor are small mannequins of various brutish creatures. Along the right-hand wall is a large box, and just beyond the box is a door. In the centre of the floor and looking at you quizzically are 3 small creatures. They're human-like and have green skin, pointed ears, and slit-like eyes. And they're there. They look like mischief makers. They're going to cause you trouble. It's them there. Do you draw your sword and prepare to fight them? Do you look in your pack for something to offer them? Or do you confidently walk across the room?
Confidently walk across the room.
As you stride past them, the little creatures watch you silently. They seem merely to find you interesting. You feel that something is not quite right here. What's going to happen? You leave the room and head down a short corridor. Some meters down, you find yourself at the foot of a staircase. This is a spiral staircase which leads right up into the Citadel Tower. You climb the stairs cautiously and eventually arrive on a small landing with 2 doorways in front of you. Do you want to take the left-hand door or the right-hand door?
All right.
Right-hand door. You try the handle and it turns. The door is stiff and you must shove it open. The room inside is some sort of living abode with tables, chairs, shelves, and a collection of animal heads in the wall. Imagine just seeing like doggy's head on the wall. Oh, there is a plush pile carpet on the floor. Suddenly, one of the animal heads turns to you and looks at you. It's some kind of dog. Goes. and it barks loudly in a tone which is a warning, both to you and to any of its cronies that may be within earshot. As you watch the head, you do not notice a carpet, which flies up off the floor and whisks past you, clipping your ear. You spin round and tend to see one of the chairs slowly reforming itself into a tall man. "What business have you here?" he booms. Do you wish to try and talk to him? Use a spell? Look through your backpack for a weapon or a gift, or leave the room quickly and try the other door.
Try and speak to him.
Try and speak to him. He is not interested in your chat or your stories and questions your authority to be there. Without warning, he turns into a snake, hissing at you and slithers across the floor towards you. Meanwhile, the dog head in the wall has detached itself. It's now floating through the air towards you. Do you want to try and use a spell against him, or look through your backpack?
Look through your backpack.
Through your backpack. It's getting scary now. My eyesight's getting worse now. It takes to the wrong page there. You search through your backpack. What do you have? You don't have anything really. You've got nothing in your backpack because you don't pick stuff up. Which is silly of you. So you can use one of your spells or quickly run out the room. Quickly run out the room and you're just going to end up. The door opens, allowing you into a large circular room. You scratch your head quizzically. On the centre of them, you can see a small island surrounded by a wide trench on which stands a chest locked with metal fastenings. The trench is too wide to jump and is very deep. Just inside the door is a length of rope. A door leads from the room opposite the door you came through. There's a door there. There's a chest there. Or there's a rope. That's it there for anybody that's interested. So do you want to ignore the box and walk around the trench to the other door? Cast a strength spell and leap across the trench. Have you got a strength spell? You do. So you can ignore the box, walk around the trench, cast a strength spell, or pick up the rope and try and do something with that.
Pick up the rope and try and do something.
An idea strikes you. You tie the rope into a loop with a slip knot at the end. Whirling the rope around your head, you try to snare the chest. After several throws, your loop goes over the chest and the slip knot tightens around it. You pull and the chest shifts. You pull once and it falls over the edge and down into the trench. But to your dismay, the weight of the box is enormous and pulls you right over with it. You don't have a levitation spell because you've already used it. You fall into the trench. Frantically, you try to grasp the edge as you tumble over, but without success. Head over heels, you tumble down out the pit, and your last memory is your final crash as you hit the ground below, killing you instantly. The end. You didn't make it as far as Chris. Sorry, Scott.
That's fine.
That's fine. Did you enjoy it though?
Yeah.
Are you ready next week for another quest?
Obviously.
Oh, so that was a much shorter episode. That was 15 minutes.
Huh?
He died too quickly. Didn't get the full half hour in.
Oh.
He didn't make it quite as far as Chris. But I mean, Chris got a wee bit further, not much further.
How did Chris get a far?
Well, he just didn't try and do something silly with a rope.
No, how did he get across? I'll remember that next time.
Well, it's going to be a new quest next time, so you don't need to remember it. But we can play this offline if you want,
Yeah.
and we can try and complete it together. But in terms of like streaming quest, that's it. It's done, guys. Scott made it quite far, didn't you? I'm proud of you. I think you did really well. You'll get better and better, and you'll hopefully make smarter decisions. That's the end of this week's much shorter episode of Under 10 and Titan. This has been the start of the show, Scott. I've been John. See you guys later. Bye bye.